Alright guys, thank you for joining in. Funny enough, main evaluation dropped from 108 to 104. That's significant, dude. 4% less enjoyable. Well, my evaluations are also a little bit more harsh. Now I reduce points if I get cheated out of the game. So obviously that happens very often in Hearthstone. But only in Hearthstone, I'll tell you that much. Just Hearthstone invented win conditions. Stupid win conditions. Playing a card game is not supposed to be riddled with win conditions, unfortunately. You're not supposed to play one card and win the game. That's not the point. The point is to build a good deck that synergizes with itself and you squeeze out a win condition instead of actually generating one. But this is what Blizzard is fucking thinking. It's like, oh, it's very fun to play a card and win the game. That's the funniest thing ever, you know? It's hilarious. I'll show you guys a very simple example of good and bad design. Alright, this terrible design. You just flood the board with nonsense and technically you get to win the game. Sometimes, because I like to flood the board, a board clear is a win condition for my opponent. This is why I'm terrified of board clears. It's PTSD for me. And if it's actually good board clears like the ones that Death Knight has, I mean, I will never be able to recover from that shit, man. Blood Knight, I instantly concede I can't play against Blood Knight. I just can't. Have you heard that before? Yes, you did, because it used to be Mage with Flame Strikes and Blizzards. Mage had plenty of boardclears, still has. I don't know why nobody's playing Mage with boardclears and stuff. I don't know, bro. I would imagine that still works. Oh wait, nobody plays Tempo anymore. Never mind. And the good design is obviously Topiar, one of the best designed cards ever that nobody plays. But I played it day one. The expansion comes out. I am all on this dragon, activating my dragon card. I was hoping to reach legend with specifically Topiar, but it never really, was a thing. But I was able to probably add Topiar in my deck and not really feel bad about it. It still provides some late game leverage, and that's the whole point. Over time you get value, instead instantly just vomit value. It's ridiculous. One of the stupidest cards ever printed. Alright, that still never got nerfed. How do I escape this nonsense? That never got nerfed and wins the game. Just straight up wins the game. This little shit. I can't understand. What? Oh, not only you can kill 3 creatures, but you also create a 20/20. Just like that. Oh, nobody plays Tempo, so Blizzard doesn't even know that this card is broken ass. This whole time it existed. 2 expansions. Well, 2 expansions, I mean, yeah. It's almost a full life cycle of 2 expansions. I mean, oh no, Sardenathrius wins the game sometimes. Yeah. Why? What is going on? What's up with all these win conditions all of a sudden? I don't understand. So I'm gonna look after... Is Blizzard making more win conditions, or did they fucking stopped already? Because this is getting fucking ridiculous. Alright. I'm not sure, but let's summon good and bad. And if there's more bad than good, then you're gonna burn. Minus 12 points. And honestly, after that little speech I had, let's kickstart, bad. And every 5 points that are above good with bad. Bad is above good by 5 more points. I will burn it additionally. Break the heart, dude, of the Hearthstone. This is the meme now. And we kickstart with 3 bad. Alright. because I know exactly what I don't want to see. And this has to go on. Alright, I hope you guys are excited for that. I know Rarran just recently released a review. There's no announcements, really. Like, should I subscribe to Hearthstone and it's gonna announce me when the new expansion comes out? I mean, besides like, oh, we just wrote a little bit of a texty text. You know. Maybe use cards at this point. At least that's a more acceptable design. But no. Hearthstone channel. Let's see how they announced everything. I'm very curious right now. What's going on here? Yeah! Yay! Yeah, boys! Yeah, boy! So, they rely on community to do all the work, basically, but they're not even doing that. I mean, Zeddy's supposed to report exactly on everything, but he's reporting new diamond cards. He's not saying that all cards... People losing their minds. Oh, wow. Doesn't look good. The Zeddy reviews doesn't look good. I do believe these are all cards, and I didn't get to know that. And the launch is tomorrow. On I did heard that. I don't click on Zeddy's videos, but like, come on, man. Can you make proper thumbnails, please? No? Alright, whatever. So, I have no one to trust, really, in the Hearthstone community. Everything's trash. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't want to watch Zeddy's videos because every time 3 cards are released, he makes a new video about it. It's like... It's so pathetic. I'm not gonna lie, it's really pathetic. I have to bring him down a little bit. He might actually... No? 0 hearts. Congratulations. Alright, let's begin. And you cannot trust Rarran. He's just gonna run away to Marvel Snap whenever Hearthstone is slightly tilting. Not collapsing, just slightly tilting. He's just gonna run with everything. Trust me, guys. That's how this thing works. Once Hearthstone is collapsing, my question to you is, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do, bro? Because it's gonna happen, I'm telling you. And this, unless there's 6. Let's do with 6 because we're already 4 points ahead. 10, we have to be 6 points ahead in good cards. If that happens, I'll shut the fuck up. Hearthstone might still be playable for idiots, alright, for dummies. But if we're not getting good cards, I'm sorry, bro. So let's review whether the card is good or not. I'm not necessarily forcing myself to put them into a category. If they're neither, if they're in between, I'll just discard it. It doesn't matter. Because a lot of things should be in between. A lot of things like, you don't know whether it's good or bad or not. But, you know, based on a lot of experience, you can kind of tell what's gonna happen. All friendly demons and murlocs. It doesn't say everywhere, so that's cool. Demons and murlocs. Seems fair. Very strong. Very, very strong. Tempo card. But it doesn't win games anymore. I'm telling you. This shit does not win games. And when you're forced to play an archetype... However, Imp Warlock exists, so this is another toxic fucking card that I will hate. Bad. Bad? Not only bad, it summons this little shit, which has Murloc synergy. Technically no problem there. Unless... But still no problem. But it's an imp. It's just Imp Warlock. I don't want to see more Imp Warlock. I don't want to see that shit. Alright. so it's already pushing a really terrible archetype. I know! One cool thing about Imp Warlock is that it's a tempo deck. Tempo deck. Except it's so fucking fast, I start bleeding from my eyes, man. I don't know, just flashes of farts. I can't keep up, man. It's the fastest tempo deck I've ever seen, dude. It's crazy. Discover one cost card if your opponent guesses. Am I reading this correctly, dude? Am I fucking Oh, wait. Oh, copy? No, they get a copy! Are you fucking kidding me? This should be 2 points. What is this? Are you what the fuck is this shit? It has to be a 10-10, dude, to see any play, dude. What the fuck? No, I'm just exaggerating. This is insane. This is worse than the Peddler. Right now, the power creep is 2 times. Alright, it has to be a 4-4 to see any play. It's cool that it is an undead. Very nice. Very suspicious. You know what's suspicious about it? How stupid this card is. That's what's what? What are they thinking? This is not even a card anymore. I'm sorry, bro. It's not a card. But I wanted to... When I wanted to make like a 2-drop, and it like you discover a thingy. And it has like good stats and stuff. Man, this is comedy right there, dude. This is insane. Deal damage to all minions, or just all minions, just all minions. If you have discarded, deal 1 more. I'm okay with the discarded a card this game. I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. This is not a tempo card. This is a control card. And I don't like boardclears, but this is fine. This not gonna see play. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna see play. Life from Death. Draw 3 cards. Infuse 6. This cost 1. Woo. I mean, yeah, I approve. You know, I don't like Token Druid because it also has a cheap win condition of like, oh, I'm super duper fast and I win, and it's just cancer. I don't wanna. It fills the board, buffs the board, wins. It's the whole fucking thing. And wins on turn 5 technically, because you have nothing to do. But this is fine. This definitely goes into aggro. Nothing else. Technically, you know, you play scales, you get the effect. You have to infuse this. There's no way you're playing this uninfused. Unless you're desperate. Which still makes sense. In Token Druid. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Deal damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. Also, let's double check Mike. Hello. Alright, everything's fine. Deal equal... it's a very familiar card. I kinda like the idea. It's just weak. Not really weak. I'm not gonna... This is not weak. This is not weak. This cool. I like this. This 4 damage... Yeah. Maybe it's a little bit too strong, to be honest. It's reminiscent on the Twin Strike or whatever. You attack twice with the Demon Hunter. And this is very, very familiar. It's just more tempo-oriented. And Druid doesn't actually have ways to improve attack, necessarily, unless you use hero power. And that's cool, you know. Hero power synergy is always cool. Because you sometimes are desperate to use hero power, and it's just... I like that. Mana Thirst 11. Alright, let's take a step back and how are we gonna get Mana Thirst 11? How? How? Besides Guff. How? So you have to play Guff. Can you... Whoa, they invented a new bad card. A new bad archetype that I've never seen. Play this, but you have to get... You have to add that other card in your deck. That, you know that other card? It's forced. Holy shit, man! Blizzard is shitting on my face right now. With how insane these cards are. The bad ones are really bad? I mean, holy crap. Combo. Gain +2/+2. Oh, this juicy, man. This juicy. Damn, bro. It could have like some effects. It's a little bland, but I'll take this. I don't even have to look into it. It's just pure stats, you know. That's the cool part. Infuse is yeah. Kill 2 creatures on the board. You get a 4/4. Yeah. Fantastic card. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 undead pirate. Yeah, acceptable. Acceptable. It's a 1-drop that's really good. Yeah. I mean, rogues will never play tempo, and they will cheat in some other ways. So you're probably not going to see these cards, I'm just saying. The deal, no, maybe this one actually is pretty good. We get another 0 mana card, so brace ourselves for impact. Those break the game very often, so let's see how they break the game. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If you've played a card from another class this turn, deal 4 instead. Alright, so it's just tempo, but it will be played. And it will be annoying. And it's so easy to play a card from another class. I'm sorry. This turn, though. That's the kicker, bro. This turn. That is interesting, though. It's just probably gonna be annoying. I'm gonna put it in a middle category. Just discard it. Alrighty then. If you played an elemental last turn, summon 3 Murlocs. Murlocs are cool. Battlecry is pretty cool. I don't know exactly what's rotating despite making video on that. So I can't predict the future here with these cards. Because the most relevant part is what's going to happen after rotation. But for now, will I be playing this card? If you played an elemental... What the fuck? Are you kidding me, bro? This again? If you played an elemental last turn is called don't play this card. It translates to don't play this card, because who cares, honestly? I'm sorry, bro. I have a bad taste for this keyword now. Especially when you mix Murlocs with Elementals now. Yeah, it sounds cool in theory, but in practice... Who you think I am? You don't think I see your tricks? If there are restrictions into getting just slight advantage, it's not gonna work. I'm sorry, bro. It's not gonna work. And the Murloc tag is not as powerful as you might think. I actually don't play any Murloc buff cards for the most part. They're pretty rare right now in the game. Just getting advantage with Murloc, nah, bro. Ain't gonna happen. So that's a bad card. Straight up bad card. Freeze a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Woo! Fancy, bro. Alright. We're getting more good cards than bad, so that's something, I guess? I mean, if they just sat in the toilet for like 2 minutes, they would be able to come up with better cards. But, you know, it's pretty cool, right? Choose a minion, discover one that costs 1 more to transform into. Choose a minion. This is complicated. Oh, it's discover evolution, basically. Which you can do on your opponent, too. Damn, bro, this juice right there, bro. We're getting there, This is good. Good mixed with a bad, like straight up. Unbelievable. If you cast 3 spells while holding this, okay. Summon a different demon from your deck. Different. This is probably good. It's just usually the big cards like that are not being played, and we don't have demons for Demon Hunter. Funny enough. So I honestly don't care. But maybe I do. Let's look into the demon slots, because I'm confused. Ah, fuck, this card again. Yeah, this is probably gonna get played. This card. So just add like big juicy demons, and it's a restriction, but it's probably playable. I don't know if I like it though. That's the real question. But there's so many restrictions. You have to not only build a demon deck, you also have to cast a bunch of spells. So I'll say it's good, because it's confusing whether it's going to be played or not. It's so unpredictable. But if you want to tutor... What? You also got to tutor... Summon from your deck, man. So confusing. If it was just a recruit a demon, so... Oh, a different! It says a different. Oh, thank you. I can't believe they created a recruit keyword and they're not using it. It's pretty much exactly recruit. But I know what's so confusing about it. If you just show keywords like that, you might want to have a little bit of keyword explanation on the side, but whatever, I don't care, bro. I don't care to teach them how to do things, because they're already not doing anything good whatsoever. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Outcast card to your hand. Discard. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not saying anything. It's just, you know what the problem is? You would rather have 2 good cards than 1 bad card that generates another bad card. Maybe this is straight up bad. This is straight up bad. Like, what? Random? Completely random? You want to make sure that your deck actually does things, right? And just getting +2 attack and generating a random card on top of that. I don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. Deal 4 damage to your hero. Alright. It is... No. It is probably good. It's probably pretty good. It looks pretty scary to me. Now Zombie Chow has Rush. Yikes. But technically, you know, you would be the first one to play it and you don't actually get any value. But yeah, like Zombie Chow now is good late game. It's kind of cool to see. But now it's a class card, so... Oopsie noodles, I guess. Do we have neutrals? We're barely scratching the surface, aren't we? Not really. Alright. That's cool. It will take 2 hours, just like always. Every single video take 2 hours. That's how it works, guys. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Oh my fucking god, bro. Alright, no comment. No comment for... I don't think you need a comment for this one. If you've cast a spell last turn, discover an elemental... Okay. I don't care. Last turn? What a weird one. I don't think this has ever been in the game. Last turn. Maybe once or twice in very weird ways. This is unique to me, man. Last turn you play the spell. What the fuck? I'll just discard it because technically it's cool. I just don't see it, man. You have to do a lot of things when you play a card now. And not just, oh, I draw a card, play a shitty statted minion, and maybe I draw also a shitty card. So, very nice. Discover makes it less shitty, but like, come on, bro. Who needs elementals? Who's gonna play this shit? Add 2 random mage spells from the past to your hand. They cost 2 less. From the past. Ooh, okay. It's just lame. It's lame though. But it's lame, guys. I'll discard it because, you know, it's a meme potential. It's not gonna be played competitively. I'm sorry, guys. Basically, I don't have to explain Mage is trash and cancerous with this Spectral Trainee. I mean, like, come on, dude. Trainee, you clear my board. That's a trainee. You train people to have boardclears, basically. You will generate 1 mana spells and you're just gonna slam dunk me with them. And whenever you want, whenever you feel like it. At least it doesn't damage my face. Congratulations. You did something right. Warrior cards revealed. Discover a taunt if you play it this turn. Repeat this. Whoa! Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Do I have to explain? This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about good cards, bro. Infinite value card is the craziest card ever. Technically, I don't value card draw anymore. I want there to be infinite value cards like this. So I don't have to worry about card draw. Because when you run out of cards, it's the worst feeling and it's the stupidest thing ever. It shouldn't even happen in card games. Running out of cards should be banned. Should be illegal, to be honest. So I don't even look into card draw seriously necessarily. Unless it's very good, then it's like, that's exactly what I needed, basically. But if it just generates 1 card and it doesn't do anything, that shit can go get out of here. Because the card has to do something, otherwise it will cost you a card if you lose tempo on the board. That's the whole point. You know, the cost will be much greater than just, oh, I generated a card, guys. No, bro. If you have 5 or more armor, summon copy of this. This is scary, man. I don't know if no, I don't like this. I'm gonna discard it, but I don't like, this is too much tempo. This is, ooh. This is almost 3 times the tempo. It's so easy. No, bro. No. I need to take a break, but this... No. 16. For 16 health. Attack doesn't matter that much. Especially when you have taunt. On top of that, it is a taunt, in fact. So it has a little bit of extra tempo, I would say 20% more, meaning that it probably hits 3 times the amount of mana it has. The actual tempo advantage is 3 times. What are we talking about anymore? What the fuck? Just so you guys know what we're talking about here, Scales of Onyxia, you have to have a relatively empty board for it to work. That's cool. That's the requirement. It's 14 points of tempo. Scales of Onyxia, a card that people complain about, is 14. This is 16 for 6 mana. Okay. Will that save Warrior? Probably, guys. Probably. I don't want to. I hope I clicked bad, because holy shit, this is not acceptable. You know, luckily it's 2 monsters. It's not like Scales, it just floods the board with shitlings. But you know, I could potentially have a boardclear to counter Scales. This is very, very difficult to deal with. Very difficult, plus it's undead, so, you know, it will have synergies. Dragons on the board do not have synergies. So, yeah, Blizzard, finally, you did it! You figured out how to summon a copy and make it broken, finally. You finally did it. They almost did it with the 4 mana 2/5 that summons a copy of itself, I think on Priest. And now they did it with Warrior. And now they did it way, way harder on this one. Holy shit, bro. After your hero attacks, like, these cards are so bad, I really want to double click the bad. Cause like, oh my god. Oh my god, bro. After your hero attacks, gain 4 armor and draw a card. Very, very simple card. Straightforward. Card draw is always good. I have no complaints as a pirate. Should be played, right? You get some armor. It depends. You still have to need this card specifically, but in a pirate deck, it just works out. It's so weird they're playing with this multi-tribe thing. And I don't get it, bro. I do not understand. What's the point? A mech dragon? Holy Jesus. It better be good. I might even do 2 points for this one. Purator. If your deck has no neutral cards, shouldn't Purator purify your deck? Or the Purifier is the... So it was Curator, but now Purator? What is going on here? Draw a minion of... Oh yeah, it's Purator, guys. Of each minion type. That is pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like pure Paladin though, but card draw is fine. It's fine, guys. If you figure out how to do this. So now multiple tribes do make sense for Paladin, so that's good. That's another reason why this card is good. So it's definitely good, alright? If you're holding a mech, gain Wind Fury. Again, we're talking about not good, whether a card is going to be playable or not. It's whether it's going to be fun or not. It's way completely different metric. Unfortunately. Many cards that are being played are just complete cancer to the game. If you're holding a mech, gain Wind Fury. Interesting. It's kind of shit. Probably straight up shit. I mean, very useful for tempo decks. But now it kind of looks weak. I'm not gonna lie. Normally you would expect, like, even Divine Shield would be slightly better, potentially. Wind Fury is kind of weak. However, you can put Divine Shield in every single buff, you know, doubles in power. So, yeah. I'll discard it, however. I will discard the card because I don't see much potential. It has condition on top of that, so I don't see it. Deal damage to your hero, restore to your hero instead. So very, very good 3-drop. I'm kind of scared. I think this card is potentially bad. Potentially bad, because Paladin is already at ridiculous level of tempo. This is pretty scary. I don't like it. I do not like this card whatsoever. When tempo cards are exaggerated like that, see, the problem is they're just running away with it. It's like, oh, if you take damage, then it's like a bad card all of a sudden. But in early game, taking damage, like, doesn't matter whatsoever. You can be at half life, but if you have, like, +3 tempo every single turn, your opponent will take 9 damage. Just like that. And you're not just gonna get +3 tempo here. Alright? You're gonna be breaking the game quite a bit. So, taking damage in exchange for tempo, straightforward, a nasty thing to do. And on top of that, this card is not even bad late game, alright? It just straight up heals you. How do you not play this? How do you not just auto-include this card in every single Paladin deck? Explain that to me, alright? How? How not? Why Curator is not a mech? All Curator is wrong. It should have been mech. Guardians should have never been mech. Aren't mechs. Guardians, golems. This, so then golem. Where's the golems? You know? If we have questions, you're probably just wrong. Alright? The moment we have questions, you're wrong. Game developer, my friend. You don't know. You do not know, apparently. We're just supposed to just eat up the game and not ask any questions, alright? And not even be allowed to ask any questions. But they feel the need to explain. We'll become a mech after all. What? What? What the fuck what is happening? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, oops, it's a mech actually. Oh, what the fuck, man? Oh, oops. Common sense, man. It looks like a mech. That's how you figure out a person's pronouns. It looks like a woman. She, her, or whatever. Whatever you like, bro. If you look like a woman, you pass as a woman. That's it. In French cases, I'm not gonna bow down to French cases like this one. Oh, it's actually not even a golem. It's actually a dragon. It just looks like a mech, but it's actually identifies itself as a dragon. Absolutely, and his tags are Rager and Imp. You know, it's a dragon, but it's actually a Rager and Imp tags. So, which are invisible, as you can tell. So, but we know it's a dragon, but they don't want to like call it a dragon because it doesn't like being called a dragon. I don't know. It has identity crisis. That's what's going on. Destroy a minion, restore its health to all friendly characters. It's a weird... Oh, no. No! No! Another disgusting healing card? Technically, Priest is not going to be able to use any of this shit. And destroying one minion is... Honestly, I don't care, but I'm gonna discard it. Potentially it's an annoying card. Potentially I don't even care. I don't like removals necessarily. I'll discard it because it's not like a good card, right? It's whatever. It probably won't even see play. It's an undead, deal 5 damage to an enemy here. You know, what I like about this card is I would play it if I played Tempo Priest. I would definitely play this card just because not only it's a removal, but after you do your trading, you just fully heal everything and your hero, and it's just I don't play Priest. I'm sorry, guys. This is the problem. I don't believe in Priest. Otherwise, this card would be good. If it's an undead, deal 5 damage to an enemy hero. Also, I don't believe in just playing tempo for specific trading, like having big creatures that would need to be healed. I don't believe in that shit anymore. I don't think that shit exists. I don't think healing your creatures is a thing in Hearthstone anymore. If it's an undead, deal 5 damage to an enemy hero. I don't need more aggro shit. I'm discarding this. So stupid, man. I hate aggro. When it's just literally straight up go to face. Go face. Wow. I don't know, bro. Can you come up with something better? It's a lot of damage just straight up to face. Wow. We already have an aggro deck. It's pretty good for Priest. Where is it? In leaderboard. See, it's pretty good. I don't know. It looked pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie, when I played against it. And this is way over the top. 5 damage, fireball to the face, just like that. You get to dredge and fireball the face. Yeah, dude, get a life, man. Deal 2 damage to a minion. If it dies, 3 damage to the enemy hero. I'll discard. I'll just whatever, man. Do your thing. Is this even acceptable, man? You know what I should say? Destroy minion and deal... No, just straight up boardclears to every character, enemy character. That's what it should say. That would be funny. It didn't work out in their brains, so they're like, oh, let's do something different. But there were, you know, they were so close in doing that. It's just they knew, like, oh wait, that would just like clear every board, and that costs usually like 7 mana. So we have to make. What would cost 4 mana though? What kind of boardclear would? Maybe we're not gonna make a boardclear. That was stupid. Yeah, but you know they thought about it like that. I don't think I can get it away. I can let them get away with this, you know, like that's the whole point. Don't do that. Don't make aggro decks all of a sudden. But aggro priest? I'm pretty scared of like aggro priest for sure. Healing is like super rare still to this day. Like even lifesteal creatures are very rare. You're almost like forced, if you're playing a tempo deck, you're forced to play the stupidest thing like that 0 mana Murloc. Lifesteal. It's the best lifesteal card and it's kind of the only lifesteal card. It's crazy, dude. So how do you heal sometimes is the question. I don't want to see a bunch of aggro decks that can just straight up ignore everything and go face. In other words, this is a much better Mind Blast, and Mind Blast was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. It was an annoying card. So, I'll say bad because they just wasted a slot that could have been a good card, but it's this shit instead. Hunter cards. Wow. What do you mean, upgraded? Oh! Okay, I see. Discover a beast from your deck and summon it. Summon a copy of it. Okay. So now you're guaranteed for the bear. Oh, fuck bears, man. That's so tiresome. It is 14 points of tempos, just straight up. Stupid bears, man. Oh my god. And now it's 24 for 7 mana. What are we talking about? 24! Almost 4 times the power. And you guarantee to get the stupid bear. Or, even worse, just as a last hurrah, the Rat King is gonna king around. Just a bunch of copies of Rat King. Unbeatable board. I can't wait to see that fucking shit happen. Oh my god, bro. After opponent plays a minion, summon... That's kind of cute card. That's a cute card, right? Yeah, I like that. It's pretty scary, but cute. Because it kind of doesn't do anything if your minion is big enough. And it has rush. No, it's cool. It's not when you summon a minion, it's when you play. Alright. You have plenty of control over that. No one's gonna play the secret, potentially it's not that good. Draw 1 cost spell. What? Should I think about it? Is it good or not? Cause it's more of a thinning card, but then what do you want to do? What? This is so stupid. How is this not stupid? I would love to review how other people reacted to the cards, so I will react to the cards right now, and I will sit through Rarran's review and see if I can pick up on some interesting ideas, because, you know, they think differently. I wish, like, Zeddy would just, like, sit down and review cards all in one piece, but nah, bro. Nah. Only Reynad used to do that, and Reynad is the coolest. But at least Rarran did it too. You know, the apprentice of Reynad at this point. Alright. Your odd cost cards cost 1. So, while this is in play, I believe. Right? So, but is it? Oh, it cost 1. It's not like cost 1 less, that would be stupid. Alright. Cost 1. I like this. This is interesting. This very interesting. Very interesting card. I don't have to comment on it. whatever happens, happens. I know it's pretty bad to expect 10 mana cards to do things anymore. Unless they win the game, you're not gonna put them in your deck. I'm sorry, bro. But it's a cute card that potentially does something if you have some extra coins laying around or something like that. Because you're definitely not gonna get away without just leaving this card for one turn. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You gotta leave this? You think it's gonna survive? Yeah. A mistake, of course. Probably a mistake, by the way. Is it? No, not really. We already have a 2 mana amalgam that actually generates a card. And this is just nothing. Or everything. Honestly, this card enables so many things that I actually like it quite a bit. Just because of the so many synergies or so many bad cards or good cards, I didn't even know, that have these weird requirements for a special minion type. I mean, congratulations, you got one. You can play Amalgam into Amalgam, finally. Into Amalgam into Amalgam. If you're playing Wild. Honestly, that's what the game was missing this whole time. A mistake. No, it wasn't missing mistakes, actually. But we call them Amalgam, actually, so I don't know. I don't know why it's a... I don't know, bro. It's kind of hilarious. It should have someone's, or the entire logo of Blizzard. I think they misplaced the icon. Just a logo, or just logo of Hearthstone. Call that a mistake? This is a mistake? Nah, bro. I think it was a mistake to call this a mistake. So let's just move on. They missed a very good opportunity, guys. Spend all your mana, summon that many 2/2 zombies with Roosh. Yeah, this card is pretty crazy. This card is crazy, dude. This card might be like super scary. I just can't really... I'm not sure. Also, Shaman? People complain about Shaman or something? That was the vibe? What are you talking about? I don't get it. We'll get the vibes. It's such a wacky card because you can like float some mana. Like, oh my god, the craziness of this. This is the craziest. I want to click this twice. It's so good. But I'll pass on that for now. I might do it in a different episode. But for now, like, this is probably the best printed card for a long time. Because sometimes you just float mana and you don't know what to do with it. You'll be able to secure your board while floating mana whenever. This is great. And it also has Rush too. It's like, whoa! This is insane! This card is so crazy, it's whoa! What are we even talking about? What? It's a disgusting card. It probably is too good. You know, maybe I love it too much and now it's... But, yeah. It's absolute genius. Russia, Mana Thirst, gain Reborn. Really? I'll discard it, I don't care. And we have the Horseman. Unfortunately, I have to discard the Horseman. I'm not gonna play that. I don't see value in Horseman. You will lose the game if you play all the horsemen. I mean, your opponent will lose the game. But you will lose the game faster, so don't worry about it. I know. Blood Knight is gonna play this card, and finally it has a win condition. But I already give up to Blood Knights. It's like, well, you play Blood Knight, so I give up. So they don't need a win condition. There's no more controlled decks that are like super serious in squeezing into making sure that they win 100% of 5% of the time, 100% of the time. It's not. No one really survives that long, alright, to actually draw. Because, like, you shuffle, and how do you get those horsemen now? And they're just stuck in the bottom of your deck, obviously, as they should be. Like, this is garbage. This is fucking garbage. Honestly, I mean, it's a legendary card, but it's if this were like 4 horsemen separately printed, and it just that's what it did, and you wouldn't really shuffle. Holy shit, man! Holy shit, that would be hilarious, man. This is already bad. Like, not only you have to draw this card, it has to die with a death rattle, so it can't be silenced. It also has to. You also have to summon each of those horsemen and kill them off. You have to be brain dead for this card. No, bro. Just say bad. Just bad. Alright? I would rather play a Quest Priest at this point. At this rate, I'll just play Quest Priest. If I want to win the game by winning the game by just playing cards and not actually interacting with the board or whatever. Alright. A lot of people reviewed Syndra Gosa, but let's just take this fine, whatever, right? Friendly minion. Yeah, whatever minion. It's like an upgrade to that stupid 2-mana card that nobody plays, but like a very, very serious upgrade. So, okay. Just use a bunch of tokens. No, it's a serious upgrade. Is it a good? Unfortunately, I think this card is a little bit too good now. Alright? But no, I do think it's too good. And it doesn't have any runes attached to it, which makes it so much scarier. It's crazy, bro. I am discarding this. I'm not saying this is good, alright? This might be a little bit too good. This might have to cost 4 mana. I'm just saying, bro. If you cast 3 spells, alright? 3 random enemy minions. What? What the fuck? This might seem weak, but it's annoying at the same time. Just freeze effects are cancerous. I don't approve whatsoever. But because it's so difficult to take, I just discard it. Alright, another discard. Who cares? This annoying double removal, but it's a more of a reactive Colossal. It's not a painfully annoying tempo Colossal, as Colossals usually are, just straight up tempo. However, it doesn't stop there, as most Colossals don't. It's so annoying, man. Krakatoa was already annoying. It could kill a lot of stuff. But this just straight up destroys everything. And on top of that, you can keep on destroying everything. However, you know what makes this card actually bad? The requirement. You need a red rune. But what? Okay. I think this one little thingy, a few pixels on the screen right here, one image, one icon, makes the card so bad. It probably will not see play because of that little icon right there. I'm discarding it because I don't like Colossals in general, but it's so funny. It's so funny. The little thingy right here. Guys. What the fuck? Anyways. We're done, right? Dunzo. Now we get to react to other people reviewing this stupid nonsense. Holy shit, it's bad. Alright, get the fuck out of here, Hearthstone. Burn! Burn! Did it burn? Did it update it? Nah. Oh, it's good enough. Bad. Bad Hearthstone. Alright, let's see what Rarran has to say. I want to laugh at him. Pathetic. Pathetic card printed. Look at this printed card.
It's really slow. And then Frost.
Really slow card, am I right? Oh, do you remember when there was like a 7 mana card that freezes the board and deals 5 damage to the face? Do you remember that? Oh, you don't give a fuck. Oh, that's cool. But he actually has a point. You wouldn't really play this in early game, but in late game, I just have a full board of shit. So you're only gonna freeze 3 creatures. It's still not gonna be good, even in late game either. But in mid game, you can squeeze with tempo advantage and whatever. It's still gonna be very difficult, but you can still annoy the shit out of me. Alright, this is... I still keep it in discard category. I can't change anything at this point. I just reacted after all. But I still think it's a discard because of the mid game. It's the sweet spot and it's so annoying. You have exactly 3 minions that survive and they're all frozen and we can't do shit. And he only just wasted 3 mana doing this. He plays another stupid card on top of that. But it's still very difficult to take advantage of this card, I understand. It's almost like, honestly, if you really think about it, it's like a shitty version of Frost Nova, which is not that good of a card, right? So, and it's a shitty version of that. Really? That's so crazy, dude. So it's bad. So it's actually a bad card. It's not a discard. It's literally bad. Because it's not going to be played whatsoever. You need to cast 3 spells. Normally a Naga just like you cast 1 spell and it's like, cool. You need to cast 3. Whoa. I'm taking a second look and I'm like, no bro. I don't think it's going to work out for you guys. However, coupled with this little shit, and that's the combo right there. That's the intended interaction. You should be scared a little bit of that combo, where it kind of just clears the board. And it doesn't, not just clears the board, potentially these wings just stay alive and threaten the rest of your stuff that you have in your hand, unless you somehow clear it. It's not going to be easy time. If Sindragosa is playable, but it's not. It's a bad card, as we established. It would be so funny that you can't just force an archetype with 1 card. I'm sorry, and all of a sudden pretend that this is a craziest combo ever. But it is what it is. Blizzard doing Blizzard things. They push sometimes archetypes that just never really occur or happen. However, it's kind of fun, you know, playing with drones is pretty fun, and if people can squeeze this thing in and create some kind of flashy thing, I'm all for it. It's just I don't have faith in it, alright?
Bots, I should say, probably don't want this. Maybe if there's some kind of like Naga synergy for Death Knight, they might.
What the fuck? Maybe if there's some Naga synergy, maybe if there's some Warlock synergy in Warrior, they will need this mech, you know? What are we talking about here, dude? Naga synergy? What? You expect Naga synergy, bro? What is in this guy's head right now? Did he just saw Naga and is like, maybe there's some like Naga synergy? Because usually Nagas don't have synergy, but there's like this Naga synergy. The only Naga synergy that was ever printed is like draw a Naga. That's it. That's where it ended. It was end of history for Nagas, unfortunately. What? You have brainers? A little bit brainers? No? What? The expectations are so surreal, like I can't believe it, bro. I have to pull him out of here. Let's see if he has cancer or not. Let's see it. Cancer? Cancer, Rarran? I am smelling cancer.
1 minute 2/1 undead dragon.
You gotta love it that the wing is also undead dragon. What are you talking about? That's undead dragon. So if I poop, it's a human. Okay, appendage. Okay, so if you cut off my arm, you also think that my arm is still a human being or something. But it's a human arm. I don't know. So it's a weird one. It's just food for thought, I would say.
The Rainbow Death Knight.
Also, Rarran will celebrate 4,000 unless he's full of cancer, which he is. 4 points of cancer. That's not good, bro. You gotta heal yourself, man. You gotta avoid cancer. I do a lot of cancer research, and I found some, guys. Breakpoint. But 4,000? 1,000 breakpoint is a pretty big deal, so don't waste it.
This is good enough. The problem with X is drawing the other riders. I hardly know where am I.
He keeps using this joke, and yeah, I hardly know you. I don't even know what the joke is supposed to mean. Like, touching grass is pretty crazy joke that is ridiculously meaningful, but this? Again, if jokes don't have meaning, then like a straightforward meaning, then it's just cringe.
It's a neutral.
Especially if the joke is repeated over and over again, and if you're emotionally attached to the joke that nobody really understands. I mean, you gotta. Okay, just move on. All right, just don't repeat it this time. All right, while making this video, please.
Sorry, I should.
I forgot one of the most annoying parts. Your coins are gonna also cost strange amount of mana. But probably not. Your coins are like 0 mana, so if you get the odd stuff, then it's gonna work. But if it's even, then your coin's gonna be shit. Unplayable. However, there's something you can do. You can cheat this thing out of your deck. There's ways to do it. It's pretty scary, actually. That's why this card is actually good still. Really good. Potentially game-breaking. All you have to do is just find ways to cheat it out. And oopsie noodles, my friends.
Card's hot. 4 mana, 4/5. Death Rattle, spend all your mana.
Brace yourselves for impact.
Okay, I think this card's hot trash. I am still very surprised they made this card. We saw this card the other day and I was like, why did they make this? What is the point of this card? I can't think of a single reason you would want to put this into your...
Can someone execute Rarran? It's definitely double cancer. I can't think of single reason. Play it on turn 8. Don't have to play any more cards. And you're safe from board clears. You're just safe. Your board gets cleared. And, oh wait. But you do have to float mana. Which is annoying. But it's still like the board clear safety. However, on top of that, well, but he kind of has a point in a way, right? You don't want to float mana most of the time, but sometimes you'll be kind of forced to. And the most important part, you must kill this card if you're facing it. If you catch your opponent off guard and you play this card, and the next turn you just swarm the board with a bunch of zombies. However, again, it makes what makes it so difficult is you can't really control whether you're gonna kill this card off or not. You can't really control that. So now it's such a confusing and crazy card that that's the whole point, is to try and figure out if it works or not in any way. Or I can see potential for sure. I just don't know how consistent it is. That's the whole problem. But the fact that this card is super interesting and should not be trashed, holy crap. He definitely deserves the cancer.
Probably garbage.
Funny enough, one of the most played cards in Warrior was a 3/2 with Reborn, with Rush. One of the most played and praised cards. And now we're saying that this card is trash. Even I said it. And it's also undead, so it has some potential synergies, I don't know. Now we're saying it's trash all of a sudden. Can you believe that? I just realized that. You just wait for turn 6 and all of a sudden it's a control card, right? But no, the power creep did its thingy. And it's no longer good anymore. Even as a neutral. I think, however, this card is actually playable and it might not be as bad as you think. It might not be as bad. In like tempo decks, straightforward would kind of work. Rush creatures cannot be, underestimated, unfortunately. Because rush creatures allow you to attack through taunt and all that stuff. So it actually creates extra reach if you have tempo. If you're just struggling to pass through minions or whatever.
Also summon a copy of it. The real thing about this card is King Crush. If you guys remember,
here's a King Crush right there,
boys. Dino Tamer Brand, which is basically summoning King Crush on turn 7. And that card was played a lot. This is like, hey, I heard you like your King Crush. Let me summon another one for you. Even if you draw this on turn 10 and you summon 2 King Crushes, that is a lot of damage out of nowhere that some decks just will always lose to, which means that this card will probably see play. I have a feeling
you're a part of my history.
Is probably going to be pretty good. Even if you don't get King Crush, it's probably fine. This is like, hey, I heard you like your King Crush.
Yeah, summoning King Crush as well is pretty bad. Oh my god. Oh, haven't they learned that dealing 16 damage is pretty nasty? King Crush, yeah, you got me on that one. It's just like, it made the card so much worse to look at, because now we have the 3 win conditions. All right, do I want the rat, do I want the bear, or do I want to just crush my opponent? Which beast do I like? Straight up a win condition card. They did it. I should have double clicked. If I see a win condition card like this, nah, man, double click for sure. I will break my pattern of thinking of like, oh, just one click. Nah, it just broke me. It's a win condition, guys, that we're gonna see Hunter do. And Hunter is not very low on leaderboard. It's pretty... well, it's average. Fuck. I expected more than that.
This card has a lot...
You know what would make a lot more sense? Draw a 2-cost spell and just add 1 health, alright? Just... I know it's a tutor card and you don't do that, but 1-cost spell, it's like draw a Paladin secret or whatever. So wow. Or even like draw 2 Paladin secrets. Wow. Fantastic. Now I have a lot of useless cards in my hand that I can't wait to play.
Strongest Hunter spell they've ever gotten.
Are you fucking kidding me?
1 mana 1/1 Battlecry, draw a 1-cost spell. It's undead. I think this is the best card that Hunter got. 1 mana 1/1.
I don't even need to hear your rationality, bro. What are you fucking talking about?
Card would see play in every single deck. It's like Cobalt.
Come on.
Without the take.
But do you need one cost cards, one cost spells in your hunter deck? Do you need that though? Have you thought about that part? Draw a card is cool. That's the cool part. It's pretty cool. Also, that little statty stat really matters early game. Alright? And taking damage does not matter. So this is an acceptable card. But whatever, you're comparing this to that? Power creep. Look, this is a power creep, guys. What are you thinking? The best card.
Taking the 2 damage.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
One cost cards that are very good. One cost spells, sorry, that are very good. This card will see play. It will be played in aggro. It will be.
Yeah, dude. Maybe an aggro, maybe. All right. I know there's some annoying one cost spells, but like, come on, bro. Come on, man. It's not that good. You can't just praise it like that. Like, oh wow. It will be played, guys. Also,
in mid-range.
The only cool part is that it is in fact a very, very specific tutor. If there's a combo, then it will definitely be played because of the combo, but not because it's actually a good card, and usually combos are garbage anyways. But like, it's surprise, I'm surprise. Now he's just like, whoa, look at this awesome 1-drop that's also a 1/1, it draws a card. Isn't that crazy, guys? Jeez, are you, what? I think you would get much more success just by playing tracking, alright? Just play tracking. You're gonna get whatever you want from your deck. Like, are you fucking serious?
All development of 5/4 is insane, isn't it? That's one of the best things I've seen in a very long time from Priest. Ooh, Priest is getting some good cards here. It's good. Okay.
Yeah, but it's annoying. It's a fucking mind blast on a stick now. I don't need that shit. And I don't need Rarran to say it's good. Alright? Oh, fuck me, man.
Statline, there's definitely been
You know what I noticed is like, there's probably a different logo for... Is it? Is it different logo? For minisets? Why should it be that way? It doesn't... There's no separation here. I know, no, what? 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 Why is there oh, 7 mana, okay. Yeah, but I was looking for the Alterac Valley, okay, Alterac. Oh, and crafting. So complicated. Is it different? I can't tell. It looks different. No? I can't tell. You know, that little logo, I think it's quite significant. And it's quite invisible at the same time. I would like it to be somewhat visible, somewhat like next to rarity or around rarity symbol, like some kind of a, like a crown, tiara looking thing, spread out a little bit, like an eye-shaped thing. That would be cool. Thematic. But this in the background, you can barely see it. Such a weird design choice.
Mana crystal. It opens mana
yeah, that's an interesting comparison. I'm not gonna lie. A spell. I don't know what to say, to be honest. There's someone undead synergy, maybe. Yeah, it's a good comparison, but this is that slightly bit stronger, and getting armor is not that difficult. I'll tell you that much. But just that little bit of a problem to have armor, and if your opponent is too fast, this card is just gonna glitch out a little bit. But even if you played later, it's not big of a deal. This +1/+1 thing is significant, alright, and you will consistently get it to work. It's just, and it will definitely protect you too. The problem is that this card never was played, right? But I don't think it was a bad card. Yeah, maybe I feel a little bit embarrassed, a little bit, for saying that this card is like somehow broken. Probably the weakness is that you're probably gonna not be able to play this on turn 6 whenever you want, and that could just completely destroy you.
It's funny. Again, it's really tough.
But the one thing that we're forgetting here is, first of all, Bran works, and doubling the stats work. It's a minion, and just any buff works. So it changes everything, unfortunately.
God, I think if someone gets ice block from this, I'm just gonna cry.
It's not gonna happen. An ice block doesn't destroy the universe, unfortunately. What? I cry when they play the 2-mana card that prevents a lot of damage. Ice block, I probably wouldn't cry about it, because they're gonna be stuck on 1 health. Alright? Not something to cry about. They basically buffed Ice Block, and nobody even saw it coming, or even complained about it. It's like, and it's 2 mana too. You know, interesting. Where are you, little shit? Castle, yeah, Solid Alibi, and is gonna stick around for a little bit. Oh no, Ice Block does not exist, but now it will exist. No, it already gives me PTSD. I don't know what's wrong with Mage, but every single fucking card about Mage is just cancer. Oh, but Ice Block. Someone will get Ice Block at some point in the universe. Are you fucking... Is the first thing you think about?
Yeah, there's some good Mage spells. Dog Box is fun. Ice Block is good. Frost Nova is really strong. 1 mana Frost Nova I would want to throw up in a corner.
I mean, you should have thrown up when you saw this. Who needs Frost Nova? When can you do this? You can just pop off some useless spells. And you probably will generate some useless spells with this thing and then use it with this thing in conjunction. No problem. I would have to look into Mage a little bit deeper. Frozen Touch is disgusting. There's definitely stuff Mage can do, right? This is so stupid. Standard, please. Alright, let's see some broken things. This is annoying, but, you know, it's just that one card. It's just one card that's gonna be played. Well, this guy, the Arcane Bolt generation, it's kinda still shit. So, even I feel like maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Because even like this wasn't really played that much. And this actually has good stats. And you don't actually have to do anything technically besides having a secret, controlling a secret. Just play a few secrets, right? But it does hinder your deck quite a bit more. But then you get to attack phase though. And even that's attacks phase. So technically, let's be technical here, this card is not as bad as what we had. It's not some power creep or anything. It's potentially even useless. But I just don't like boardclears, alright? Let's get that out of the way. I don't know. There's not that many small things going on. The only thing that I know from recent memory is a special generator of 2 spells. This thing, West Wisdom. Pretty cute card. Got buffed. I mean, it should've. You have this, you have some small spells. And I'm pretty sure I saw a mage like that. So, and solid alibi, obviously. You clear the board and, well, it wouldn't make sense, actually. It's an interesting outlook. I don't see it being too problematic. If my opponent is dumping cards that they need, like, fuck yeah, bro. Go right ahead.
Depends on what, I mean, Amalgam in the Deep into this is kind of insane, isn't it? That might be really good. That's so much.
It's not good. He's tripping. He's just straight up tripping.
Get that? And it's with Murloc?
Keep tripping,
God,
bro.
That's crazy. I'm kind of scared of that card, to be honest.
Scared, yeah?
1 mana Frost.
You're correct. You should be scared. You lost a heart because of that card. Holy shit. What's so scary? It's just a +3/+3 if you have an effect. Yes, it's pretty scary in the early game. There is some scary shit if it actually forces a Murloc archetype and Amalgam is also Murloc. Fuck, I didn't thought about it. It does create the problem. Alright, I'm sorry, Rarran. It does create a problem here. So we push from 3. The problem is that there's always a specific set of cards, one drop into 2 drop into 3 drop, that just kind of wins you the game, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the case in this, for this Murloc. The Amalgam, but you probably would add, you do need like more cards to supplement this kind of combo. So you would play an elemental of some kind. Is there a 2-drop elemental? Shaman. 2 drops. What do you have? This card is pretty nuts. Damn. If you're being super aggro, you play, so it's not summon. This card is pretty crazy, but you can't combo it. So you would play this card for sure. Or this card. Either or, man. And that's about it, unfortunately. But we do have something. So I do think now it's viable simply because obviously of the War Leader. Straight up. And even, you know, with the Clownfish, you get everything you need. So War Leader, boys. You just type in war and you get war. I don't like this shit, bro. I don't like when you can just get away with 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, smash your opponent. Just because you drew those cards in order. I mean, for fuck's sake, man. So from a laughable card, it just turned into a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, it's been a long time since you were able to copy your opponent's cards. That is crazy. Degenerate a win condition and just steal it. It's the funniest thing. And obviously you can use it on your own cards, just the flexibility is ridiculously amusing to me, I don't know. Now, should I recommend you to buy this thing? For 2,000 gold, guys. You can get 2 legendaries of your choice. And these are legendaries that I'm not excited about whatsoever. I probably would take... Oh, you only get 1 legendary of your choice? Yeah, just take 4. I mean, it's a no-brainer, dude. What? Alright. Peace out, guys. I think I'm done with this shit. And I'm done playing... man. It's some cancer that you didn't see. Me playing Evolved Shaman and whatnot. I would like to go back to like playing Druid or whatever, but probably again a lot of cards rotate and token Druid might not survive the rotation. It's kind of sad. It is what it is. See you guys next time.